Hi, I'm Charlene, co-author of 1 Month Sober, the day-by-day guide to uneffing your relationship with alcohol. My co-author Dale and I care about making this content accessible, so I'm going to be reading this day-by-day guide to you. As the copyright holder, I can do that, don't you worry. I will put up pages for you to see, about here, and if you want to follow along in your own copy of the book, I will put a link in the notes. Right now, it's only in Amazon. All right, let's get started. If I make any mistakes, I'm going to leave them in because this is going to take forever if I don't do that. All right, getting started. If you're holding this book, chances are you're on a journey similar to the one I've traveled myself many times. The journey to sobriety is rarely a straight line. First time doesn't always stick. I've started, stalled, stumbled, restarted, stumbled again, and have learned a lot every time. That's probably why some people call these false starts field research. What finally made the difference for me wasn't white knuckling it through the cravings, although we'll talk a little bit about that too. It was digging deeper and understanding why I was reaching for that drink in the first place and trying to understand what's going on under the hood. This guidebook is a result of that journey. It's the information, support, and daily check-ins I wish I'd had from the start. Inside, you'll find daily insights, prompts, and a bit of science to help you explore your own motivations and barriers and questions to track your progress. Long-term sobriety doesn't need to be the goal in order to benefit from this workbook. Taking a break from alcohol for a month or any period of time without the long-term commitment will have positive effects on your health. Whether or not this turns into a lifetime of sobriety is completely up to you. There will maybe be some emotional ups and downs. There certainly were for me. That's perfectly normal. Changing habits is difficult, and alcohol affects both your brain and your body. You will be enjoying the benefits of greater health and greater emotional health sooner than you think. Some of these ups and downs are due to changes in your brain chemistry. Others might stem from adjusting to new routines, finding new ways to celebrate. Like how do you do TGIF without alcohol? We'll be exploring some of the science behind these changes every day, making it a little easier and hopefully a little fun to understand what's going on. In the next video, we're going to take a baseline reading of how you're feeling. This is an important first step for a few reasons. It gives you a snapshot of where you're starting, provides a reference point for you to look back on during challenging moments, and it allows you to celebrate your victories no matter how small along the way. And I'm telling you, I count my small victories because some days that's all I get are just small victories. This is not intended to be a replacement for sobriety programs. It can work as a companion with many of them. It's also not intended to be medical advice or replacement for medical supervision. And if you have any concerns about your health, safety of quitting, or are experiencing withdrawal symptoms, please seek medical advice immediately. All right, I will be back soon, and it will be much lighter.